used to be the PC chair. He wasn't at the August meeting.
You would be talking about July.
I wasn't here in July. I don't think he was at the August meeting. There was no neighbors here. It was just the people that I heard the first time. Then the builder from the second end was here by himself.
What's his name?
Kyle, some swing builders, Kyle, Stopwester, but they, you guys knew this builder. I don't know, but you guys know
He's done a lot of stuff.
right here. Dan Stempel, I know him. I think it's the type of
Not yet, no, it's November. Yes.
part of it should be left off.
There wasn't even
No, this was his support, but I'll just.
Wait, I read that, I didn't even think about it.
No.
He wasn't. Feeling good.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's good. Not those things, make them seem simple, but they're not. You know,
I went over and looked across the lake, and there's no place to build a this either. It's even tighter than over here. It's 80% of everything.
Before my kids end up with a food teacher.
I think someone bought that. Did they buy that lot next time?
Public school.
That was 2 years ago. Yeah.
His house is almost done.
Okay.
And
There's any unbuildable lots on the lake.
there's one that's close to this one.
Okay.
It's old.
So we got 7.
Abuse.
Yeah.
Call to order.
Meeting, called to order. Carrie, can you take attendance?
Roll call. John Bonka.
Here.
Rich Erickson.
Here.
Joe Trollman.
Here.
Chet Schultz.
Here.
Jeff Scott.
Here.
Has everyone looked over the draft minutes for motion to approve?
Yeah, I have one amendment to them. So in the second appeal, Carrie, the sentence starting with Mr. Dan Stickle, I think that should be removed. I think it's probably from the previous meeting,
Oh, it probably
but
is.
there was no one here at the people from the first application left, and then it was just Kyle here for that second application. If you watch the video, you'll see
Okay.
that, but you can verify it, but
I wasn't here.
I haven't
so
seen
I was
Dan
absent.
since he left the PC.
Yeah, because
And I
he-
would have remembered that.
He was here at a meeting before that, that's why. Where, I can't find it. Where is that?
On the second page in the board questions and comments,
Oh, yep, okay. Thank
that
you.
sentence should be removed.
All right, good catch.
But I'll make a motion, we approve with that sentence removed.
And I'll second that.
Okay.
Okay. Applicants, shared and explain their request?
Do you want to explain why?
This is why. Here to turn the fence. So now we're just trying to connect the house with the garage so that I can keep them inside as long as possible. Parking in the garage and get them into my car in the garage. Because otherwise we have to go down the sidewalk, past part of our house, past our garage to get into the car, which is a lot more work for me to try to shovel and take care of everything. So we're trying to do that. And we also need a lot of help around our house now because obviously we're both getting older and my daughter and my son-in-law have been helping us out quite a bit, you know, doing things in our yard for us and kind of trying to keep up the house for us, doing all of those things. But we really want to make that connection there so we can go right from the house into the car. He has physical therapy, he has many, many doctor's appointments, and it will make it a lot easier for us if we have that. And that's pretty much our main reason for wanting to connect the two.
Right now, the garage is storage, and they can't park in it. So the addition to the garage, prior to the connection to the house, is going to move that storage forward, and then they can park.
So I can park in the garage, because I can't do that right now.
Carrie, can we get something on the,
I did not have the laptop set up because last
Okay.
time we didn't use it. I'm sorry.
okay.
We don't have letters, we have talked with the neighbors, and they all gave us a thumbs up.
But we don't have any letters?
I didn't know that we needed them. I should have said something. I'm sure they would have written something. I'm sure I can get something.
You didn't need them.
Yeah,
It's
you
just-
don't.
Okay, it's just something that would be a good idea. We haven't done this before, so I wasn't really sure exactly what we needed.
Her neighbor directly north of her came in and asked to see the application and they had no problem with it,
Okay.
so.
There's no line of sight blockage. The area between the house and the garage is not visible. It's not a throughway for anyone right now, there's trees and everything in there, so. And then more people are coming to see Keith and Vicky.
Harder for them to travel,
Yeah, harder for them to travel,
Makes
so-
a place to stay.
They were trying to make accommodations for families to come visit and stay the weekend there, so that's why the additional rooms are there.
But parcel to the north, that's the one that you're gonna be
Yep,
needing the variance for.
yep, Bill and Chris, we spoke to them.
Oh, yeah.
I meant to ask for a letter, I just forgot, because she did mention it, and it'd be a good idea. But I did go speak to him, and he says he's completely fine with it. I know I'm speaking for him, and you don't know what he actually said, but, you know, we wouldn't do this to ruin relationships with the neighbors, so we were very forthcoming with all the information, and let them know ahead of time, even before it was released in the paper.
I kind of skipped over reading the appeal, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should read it. Okay. A request by Keith and Vicky Sprague for a 7-foot side yard setback variance to build an addition onto their house and connect to the garage on their existing non-conforming dwelling at 10534 Runyon Lake Road, Fenton, Michigan, 48430. Parcel ID 470409202012. Property is zoned LK1, Lakefront Residential. Reference Tyrone Township ordinances number 36, section 201, schedule of regulations, section 2604A3, A through E, non-conforming structures.
And it is running like court. It's court, not road.
Oh, okay. Runyon Lake Court, that's what I said.
I guess we'll,
We did get a survey, by the way, we just don't have it, so if anyone needs to see the lines or anything like that, we just had a survey done, and we should receive it tomorrow.
I got just one quick question, and I am not, like, it's just for my information. So I see the building that you have slated on the drawing where you want it. It's kind of comes off the garage towards there, kind of follows the garage, and then it kicks out towards the property line. Is there any reason that it could not be straight along with that garage?
No, that's what was requested. The architect made everything fancier and did the kickouts. And we're going to inform her at our next meeting that
we want it to be straight across.
straight, so
Okay.
that will be straight.
Okay, so you're not needing the variance because of the kickout? Just
At first, we thought,
okay.
and we wanted to go with it, we realized at the garage is one of the closest points to the property lines, and we want to make sure the addition, and it's probably going to be more than 3 feet away, but we went cautious.
Yeah.
And at that point, because the property line moves away from the direction the garage is going.
Okay.
In the addition. So further out, it's further away from the property line.
Okay.
So does that mean you still need 7 feet, or you don't think you'll need the full 7 feet?
We asking for 7, I think maybe 6 would work, but the survey just got done, and then we've got to work with the architect. 3 feet, 7 feet is all we would need, but it's probably going to be less than that.
Gotcha.
Obviously, there's no questions or comments from public. Bring it back to the board.
Yeah, so that's the
And we
northern,
kind of went,
that's the northern edge of the building, right? That, where that bump out is?
Yeah.
That's, okay.
well, yeah,
Kind of west, but.
yeah. Well, oh. No written comments. Anyone want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Yeah, would you consider a conditional one that the northern edge of the building is on one plane? Like they mentioned they were gonna do?
Is that something that you guys are planning on doing anyway?
We're getting rid of the kickout.
Okay, then yeah,
I
let's,
just wanna make sure that's
Yeah.
part of what we're.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve as long as we go along the plane of the garage, following the plane of the garage on the side of your neighbor's house.
Okay,
property.
the upper portion of the garage sticks out about a foot more than the lower, and we were gonna follow the kick out. The overhang is the line out. But there'd be no
Not
other,
the kickout.
not an additional kick out.
Okay.
So it'll be a straight plane. It's just-
Yeah, absolutely.
The concern is with that bump out, with your overhang, you'd be on the property line.
Right.
So that's,
Yep.
you can't do that.
Architects, and you get a little
Yeah,
carried
it
away.
really wasn't the intention.
Yeah.
That wasn't what we asked for, seriously.
Yeah.
She was making it a whole lot more complicated than
Yeah.
it needed to be, and it was like, just calm down, this is what we want.
She wanted a couple more angles in that.
Yeah.
That's what we did, we just spent time reworking
Yeah.
that, so that we feel it will be better for us, better for them. We don't need crazy stuff, we just need it exposed.
Functional.
But it's all gonna be done by professional, it's gonna look very nice, so.
You made the motion to approve and.
I'd like to
you-
ask one more question. In the addition, the second story, there's like 4 bedrooms up there, right? 3 bedrooms. Are you putting utilities in there? Is this going to be a rental?
No.
No.
Right
For
now,
my family.
It's just for
Yeah.
family. We have family in multiple states and on both sides of the family, so for them to come There's no place for them to stay unless they stay at a hotel. And so that's what the bedrooms are for.
This summer, we spent us and our two kids spent most weekends there, working, doing the upkeep, enjoying ourselves too, you know, having a beer and staying, playing in the water. But couches and floors and things don't really, we're going to moving forward, we're going to be doing all their maintenance. We're going to take care of their house for them. So there's going to be a lot of weekends when we're there. So that's kind of something they're doing to make it nicer for us and for when family members come from out of town.
And I also don't know if we're gonna get to the point where I need additional help from my husband. Right now, we're managing. But there could come a point where I'm gonna have to have 24/7 care. So that's another thing that we're taking into consideration with this.
This will never be rented or VRBO. Keith bought it as a cottage 57 years ago, something like that. It's going to stay in the family forever. So that's all, that's the plan. So they're not doing this as a secondary income or anything like that. We just need the accommodations for us and the guests.
Okay, I'm satisfied with that.
Okay.
So we have a motion, and we need a support. Did you support? Okay. And I'll take a
Final vote.
Yep. Jeff Scott,
Yes.
Chet Schultz,
Yes.
Joe Trollman,
Yes.
Rich Erickson.
Yes.
Don Bunka.
Yeah.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Meeting adjourned?
We have nothing miscellaneous yet.
Nothing, various,
I don't have any applications in right now either for next
Okay.
month, so I'm gonna adjourn the meeting.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, a couple more meetings and then we'll probably be.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Thank you very much.
I answered your email, and then I was out walking back in the woods, and my neighbor's like asking, oh, so how do you go to the township? I'm like, oh, shit. Not a problem.
I emailed you back last week.
Must have Marion, and she's out, so I didn't have access to her emails. I was
Oh, yeah, I emailed her too.
So,
I saw the note coming through, I think we'll have quorum, I'm going, I sure hope so. I mean,
well, then she told him we don't need him, and then I'm like, oh, I better have him anyway, just in case. And then I'm glad she showed up, because then we would have had to appoint a temporary chairman for the night to conduct the meeting, so,
yeah, I text back, yes.
yeah. All right.
So there's
easy.
nothing for October?
What's that?
Nothing for October?
I don't think we have anything yet. I feel like, I was trying to remember, but I don't think, someone's been inquiring, but they haven't actually turned an application in yet. So, and I think their deadline was today.
Okay, yes.
This says 16th.
16th?
This says that one more week. For the October.
I might be wrong, but I'm 99% sure we don't have anything for next month.
Cool.
I'll let you know for sure when I figure it out.
All right.
You can have it.
Oh, thanks. I can read what happened when I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Right, Joe?
Yep. Thanks for printing off the
Oh, yeah.
cheat sheet.
I had to go Google it out. I didn't even ask if you could be here, so I'm like, crap, we're gonna have to nominate somebody or whatever, so that worked out. And sorry, I didn't have a laptop. Every time I do, I just want to use it, so I'm like, I'm not gonna pay.
I'm
so
just
much work to
thinking
get
of,
it set up.
what Greg would have done.
so who's gonna replace Joe? Or, I'm sorry, Greg?
We don't know.
But we'll have to do that in the meeting.
Yeah, that happens, yes.
At one of our
And I believe it happens in April, though. If you look at the bylaws that I printed out in April, he's
Okay, so we
elected.
can leave.
But the meeting,
Yeah,
in the meeting, you
Joe
guys
can-
can choose who you would like to be the chairman for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
some reason I thought Greg said he was gonna appoint somebody.
Should. All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
At those sticks.
Do you need help closing anything up, or you're good? All right,
Thank you
thank you. Easy enough.
Thank you, sir. You're very welcome. Glad you made it. Yeah, me too. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah, good to meet you.